Hi everyone from Lanchester Finds. This video is going to feature 3 shopping trips to the Goodwill. I mentioned in my last video that I don't typically shop at Goodwill to find my finds for my eBay store, but I have been going recently and I've been enjoying it. So I thought I'd show you what I got on these 3 trips that I went on. This first lot, the total spend here was $22.20. This was, we just dropped in kind of randomly at the Goodwill, and there was a ton of art glass that people had in their carts, so I was looking real carefully for what else might be left on the shelf. And they had just rolled out a cart, and there was a Christopher Radko box, which I quickly picked up. And unfortunately, it is not a Christopher Radko ornament inside. It is still a beautiful ornament. So it is an art glass swirl gold ornament, and it's really beautiful. So I will probably save the Christopher Radko box for when I get a Radko. Those are nice to have. And then the other item, so this was $2.99. The other item was these beautiful folk art carved birds in a row. I thought that was really charming. And this bohemian crystal lidded jar, coin dot with the different colors. It's really, really pretty. And the purple on the top. It's just really, really nice. No chips, no cracks. It was right on the cart as it wheeled out, so didn't have a chance to get damaged yet at the Goodwill. That was $4.99, and I did see comps on eBay for $50, and it was a little difficult to find, but I was able to track it down. This little Pooh Disney figurine is quite charming. I didn't think it had any chips or cracks, but when I brought it home and took a look at it, I did see these 2 marks here by the fireplace, so it might be missing something. But I could not find this at all to find even a comp. So I thought it was cute. They're writing their letter to Santa, Pooh and Piglet. But Disney items, can do pretty well, and I only have a $2.99 into it, so we'll see how that does. This bird was just so charming sitting on the stump with the berries. There's no chips, no cracks. It was not even dusty, so I kind of wanted to save it from the Goodwill so that it didn't have a chance to get ruined, but it's very pretty. And then another popcorn plastic or spaghetti lucite light up tree. So I had one of those in my last lot from Wild Antiques actually, and we'll see how that one does, and then we'll post this one as soon as that other one sells. There's not too many of them out on eBay, so we'll see. So again, that was my $22 lot from the Goodwill in Exton. This is my next lot from the Goodwill, also in Exton. And this was a total spend of $35.96. But I love when they do these big lots, and you can usually make some pretty good money on the items in there. This was a Spanish large wall pocket vase, and it is marked on the back, so I'll have to look up that particular brand, but I did see these. They usually take longer to sell, this bigger size, but I just loved the colors on that, so maybe $25 to $30. This Polish pottery Santa ornament was only $1.99. These are soaps. I have actually done quite a bit in soaps. If it's this fancy and in a box like this and it hasn't been used, Usually you can sell them for some good money. And this one was $2.99 for that. And this was a David Winters cottage. I always pick these up if they don't have chips on them, which if you check all the corners, this one was in perfect condition. Usually these little corners chip off and get ruined, but this one was a cute one, and they're fairly collectible. This I thought was really interesting, and when I got it out of the box, it had a nice little piece of paper to tell me what it was. It's a cute old puzzle in the shape of a cube, and it's made in, let's see, it is a Shackman puzzle, which is actually a familiar name for me from selling dollhouse items. So that's a quality brand, and it's made in Japan, and it's vintage, so this is right up my alley. And I just thought this was so charming. And this was $1.99. This was a cute Santa candlestick. It's super heavy, made of resin. I don't know, I might have to keep that for myself. I think he's adorable. And he's got this really cool face. It doesn't, it looks like the remnants of probably a made in China sticker, but I just think he's really cool. And then the two big lots, this was $11.99 for this whole box of ornaments. And the nice thing about this was they didn't tape it up, so I could open it up and look through it in the store and know what I was getting. So I will unbox this and show you everything that's in here. And then also for $6.99, I got this huge bag of nativity ornaments, and I saw through the bag that they were marked Japan. I will take those out and show those to you too. Okay, so this was what was in the nativity bag. We have the baby Jesus. Joseph appears to have lost his staff, and that is the only one that I really saw that I was kind of bummed about the damage. I cannot believe how good condition these are. Usually they're all chipped up. They're really in good condition. These are chalkware, so they're very fragile. They're painted, so you can see some chips in the paint on some of these, but usually there's whole chunks of chalkware just missing. These animals are in fantastic condition. And then there's the three wise men. This one had a little chip on his knee, and the camels. So this is a really, really nice set. And then this interesting guy here. And then there was a weird character. This kind of doesn't fit with this set. He doesn't feel like chalkware. And it just doesn't look like the same time period. So this one I can sell separately. I sell individual nativity pieces all the time for people who are looking for the one that got broken and so on and so forth. But this is a really great set. Very nice, a lot of pieces. So we'll see what this goes for. So this is what was in the box of ornaments, the tub. And there was a lot of these porcelain face dolls. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then this other little guy on the sled over here. So there's definitely enough here to put in a lot. And then there's some other glittery, lots of pink, these cute little baby booty ornaments are actually birthday rhinestone of the month or something. Let's see. Birthstone baby shoes, that's January. And then, oh, I guess they're both, that doesn't make sense. They both say, oh, this probably is the lid for the January. And then this is November. So those are, I might just put this all together in one lot and call it, you know, Victorian pink themed Christmas ornaments, and then someone can decorate their whole tree with this whole bunch of ornaments. There is one I'm gonna pull out, and this is this beautiful vintage one with the foil wings. It's just a die cut foil wing. It's got feathers and it's marked for Germany or Japan. It's marked Japan. And this will make my $12 back for the whole lot. I have a bunch of other ones I can combine with this, and that will make a nice lot of vintage. I did see this in the box before I bought it, and I knew what it was, and I will set that aside. There's some other items. I do sell beach coastal themed lots, so I could save this out, but this is pretty sparkly, and it doesn't typically go with the beach coastal themed ones that I do. So this will probably go as one lot and should do pretty well. There's also a bunch of them that were broken or not worth selling, personalized. This one is from Lisa. It's a really cool Precious Moments one, but so these will go in the garbage, the ones that are broken and personalized, and these ones will go up. The total spend on this lot was $19.84. When I went into the Goodwill in Thorndale, Pennsylvania, there was a ton of this Baltzcraft Holly Belly brand new Winterberry, sorry, brand new in box. So I picked up 2 huge 16-piece sets, and I took them up to the counter with all of this other stuff, and the globe did not have a price on it. So they had to go and get a price for me on the globe, and I thought maybe I should open these boxes. And sure enough, they were heavily used inside the box. So I left them at the Goodwill, looked these over, and these are good to go. These are new condition. So the butter piece, $2.99, could sell that for $15. Again, another beautiful box, an Old World Christmas ornament for $2.99. Again, too good to be true. But this is not an Old World Christmas ornament, but it is a beautiful ornament. So I got it anyway. It's a hand-blown glass, hand-painted swan. It does not have any damage unless, let's see. Nope, that's the way it's supposed to be. So for $2.99, that'll be hopefully a $20 ornament. And I will keep the box for my Old World Christmas items that I have that don't have the original box. So that worked out great. Nice little candle holder, Santa ring, from Royal Norfolk. These sell well, $1.99. I do have to clean that. Set of the Winterberry mugs. I grabbed this small globe. It was in great condition. It is got the raised texture on it, and it's a World Scholar Series. Really nice condition. Metal base, no scratches. Excellent condition, so that's a good item. And then the elf on the shelf. Now you might think, why would you buy that? Well, I knew it was one of the original ones, and believe it or not, they're highly collectible. If they are the old one that's in the box with the original book, and this one actually has, I have to put him back in the package the right way, but he's got an extra bonus jersey on. He's pretty cool. So I will wrap him back up the way he was supposed to be put in the package. And I believe the date is on the back. This one's from 2013. But they do sell well. I should get $25 to $30 for this guy. So I was happy about that. So I got this elf on the shelf back in the original box, the way he's supposed to be. And I was gonna add the jersey in with the lot. And I looked up the jersey separately, and it sells quite well on its own. So I listed it for $10.50 and sold it in a day. So that is sold already and will be shipped out tomorrow. So I should get about $29 for this set, and then I got the $10.50 on the jersey. So for $2.99, that was a great flip.